Pardon me, have you seen our waiter? I'd like to order some more water.
I'm terribly sorry. I'll see where he has gone. You haven't been waiting long, have you?
Only about 5 minutes, but that's okay. You look quite busy this afternoon.
Yes, we are now at full capacity, so everyone here is busy at the moment.
Are you intending to fly to Montreal?
That's a possibility. I flew there last year, but I think a group of us may drive. Would you be interested in carpooling?
Sure. Flying is definitely faster, but I'm nervous when flying. Besides, the weather this time of year will make for a beautiful drive. We might be able to do some sightseeing on the way.
That's a fantastic idea. Why don't you phone Ruth and Jim? I'll speak to Ryan and tell him the plan.
Can you stop by the supermarket on your way home? I need a few things for dinner tonight.
Actually, I was going to stop by the new bakery to pick up a couple of baguettes as well. Hey, why don't we invite Bill and Jane over too?
That sounds great. A good idea about the new bakery. I really like their bread. It's so fresh. I'll call Bill and Jane to see if they'd like to join us.
Well, why don't you prepare some appetizers to go along with the bread, and I'll grill up some pork tenderloin when I get home.
Welcome to Lexington Office Tower. We would be pleased to give you a tour of the rental office and the facilities.
That sounds okay, but I prefer buying to renting because I'm looking for an investment as well. Are there any offices available to purchase?
Well, actually, we do have a few listed on the market. What features are you looking for?
I would like a space at least 800 square feet overlooking the park and close to the elevators.
Do you think you could come by on Tuesday to give me a hand preparing the presentation? We need to have the slides and the financial reports ready by next week for the partnership meeting.
Unfortunately, I have meetings all day on Tuesday. Then I'm away on business and return on Thursday. Would Friday work for you?
That should be okay, but we'll have to work all weekend on it to try and get it finished by Monday.
I'll have my secretary, Jill, send you an email to confirm a time for Friday.
I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had to take the subway this morning since my wife needed to use our car. It took me 30 minutes longer by subway.
I'm glad you finally made it. The client should be arriving in 5 minutes and we'll start the meeting right away. Should we meet in the conference room or the boardroom at the end of the hall?
Why don't we make it the boardroom? I'll just get my files off my desk and meet you there.
Okay, I will direct the clients to the room as soon as they get here.
Miss Thompson, there should be a document arriving for me this morning from Tokyo. As soon as it arrives, please call me at my desk. I need to go over the Asian sales figures immediately.
A document containing sales figures just arrived from Sao Paulo. I haven't seen one from Tokyo yet.
I'll take a look at it. This one should have been delivered to finance. It looks like the Sao Paulo branch has the wrong contact information. Please forward this to finance and ensure that the problem is fixed.
Sure, Mr. Fenton. When the other document arrives, should I interrupt your conference call?
Mr. Towers asked us all to attend the computer software training workshop in the auditorium this Friday.
Oh, really? Would he like everyone from accounting to be present? You know, we have to prepare our accounts for the audit.
Yes, every division, with the exception of marketing, must attend. They're working on the new advertising campaigns to be launched at the end of the month.
Why don't we all go to lunch together after the workshop? There's a great new spicy noodle restaurant that just opened up downtown.
Good morning, Mr. Parson. Our files have shown that you've been a client of Rogers Mobility for quite a while. I'm calling to offer you a huge discount should you wish to transfer your services to BTB.
I'm not sure. I've been happy with Rogers so far.
If you do wish to switch providers, we will ensure that your monthly invoice will be at least 15% lower than it is now.
That sounds great, but I'll really have to confer with my secretary before I decide to change or not.
The auditors are supposed to arrive tomorrow morning to begin their review of our operations. Remember that we should spend all day organizing files so that the auditors can finish faster.
I know, but I have an important meeting this morning. Can you start on your own? I can join you around 2 p.m. to help you finish.
There's a lot of work to be done before the auditors arrive. Can you finish by noon? Otherwise, I think we'll have to stay late tonight.
These meetings usually run long, but I'll do my best to finish as quickly as possible.
Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, tonight's performance will be postponed due to an injury to one of our lead dancers. We are waiting for the understudy to arrive and expect that we will begin at 7:30. In the meantime, we would like to offer you complimentary refreshments in the auditorium lounge. Please understand that we are unable to refund any tickets. However, should you wish to exchange your tickets for another night's performance, feel free to speak to one of the attendants at the box office.
Good afternoon, Mr. Parnell. This is May calling from One Globe Travel. I'm calling to update you on your travel itinerary. I've just reserved seats for you and your colleague leaving for Barcelona on September 10th. By using a portion of both your air miles, we were able to reduce the price by $229 each way. You are currently booked in first class, as you had requested. A complimentary hotel taxi will pick you up when you arrive and drop you off when you depart. As a reminder, once you have made a final confirmation, I am unable to provide a refund or an exchange. Should you have any questions regarding this information, please feel free to call me. One Globe Travel is happy to provide you with all of your travel needs, and we do hope that you enjoy your trip.
Good afternoon, and thank you for participating in today's instructional workshop. Would you all please share the instructional workbook because we don't have enough copies for everyone. Now, everyone has signed up today to learn about the new spreadsheet software we have installed. With this software, you don't have to input the same data time after time, like you did with the old software. The instruction book will explain all of the operating procedures for you. Let's take a look at page 54, and then practice a common data entry situation. After our training session today, I assure you that you will be able to complete this sort of task much more quickly than in the past.
Good morning, I'm Richard Stokes, and you're listening to Morning Madness, home of the best rock music in Queens. This morning we are bringing you something different from our regular new release rock lineup. With us in the studio is Myra Jones, world-renowned electric guitarist. Miss Jones is in town as part of her U.S. tour, performing at Shoeless Jack's tonight, and returning at the end of the month for the New York Rock Festival. On our show this morning, Myra Jones will play a couple of songs from her new album, and then talk to us about her long career in the music business. If you'd like to get your questions into Ms. Myra Jones, send us an email at morningmadness@rock.com.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bill Buchanan. This is Jesse Miller from Clive Engineering, and today is Tuesday, June 9th. I'm returning your call with regard to the construction project that your company has collaborated on. My team and I will be at the Kent Street site Friday morning, and we were hoping you could be there as well. We haven't heard from the city inspectors on whether our plan to add a rooftop terrace has been approved, so we may have to wait to make a few more related decisions. We will have to go over a timeline on Friday, however, to ensure that we finish the project by our deadline.
I would like to thank you all for your continued support and for nominating me as the recipient of this year's award. This award, Sales Associate of the Year, cannot compare to the pride I feel for Klein Grocers as a company. When I first began working for Klein Grocers nearly 15 years ago, we were a small store located in a residential district. I never thought in such a short time we would grow to become a franchise outlet across the province. The efforts of the 40 franchise owners and nearly 200 employees have helped make Klein Grocers what it is today. I look forward to the many more years we will work together as a team.
I'd like to welcome you all to the Customer Service Support Centre. Since this is the first shift for most of you, I'd like to go over a few procedures. Upon arrival, please sign in with the computer at the front desk using your employee ID number. When you arrive at your station, you may begin answering calls. All new employees will have a training period of 3 weeks, where your partner will help you with any concerns you may have. Should you have any additional questions, refer to the Frequently Asked Questions section of your training manual.
Good morning and welcome to the Castle Roman Museum. My name is Kevin and I will be showing you around the premises today. On site, we have more than 100 antiques and more than 50 original works of art. The museum has been recently used by anthropology students from Columbia University to better understand the culture and history of the area. The museum is beneficial for the entire community, as all proceeds are donated to the Community Wellness Fund. After a tour of the property, we will be passing by the gift shop, where purchases and donations can be made.
Appleton Furniture Manufacturing has decided to build its new production facility in Houston, Texas. The company has been looking for a larger site for the past year and has settled on the Texas location due to the favorable tax laws. The state governments decreased taxes last year. The price of commercial real estate has dropped, and businesses are being encouraged to move to Houston. Appleton feels that favorable taxes are necessary to ensure that the company continues to grow and that investors are confident in the company's future potential. The company's CEO, Sam Beckett, recently declared that he hopes that Appleton will be able to remain in Houston for the next 10 years.
Are you bored with your usual exercise routine? Are you too busy to get to the gym? Well, Connor has arrived. Connor Pilates will help you to see your best results, and the new and easy DVDs with multiple instructors will ensure that you are doing the exercises more efficiently. You'll burn more calories and transform your body into a leaner, more defined silhouette. So come on and call for your full series of basic, advanced, and expert DVDs. If you call within the next 30 minutes, you'll receive an additional 25% off the already discounted price. Hurry up and call.